Hey folks, Twisted Christian. I want to talk a little bit about this Facebook data leak and how we kind of need to pay attention to what's going on because this can affect yourself down the road post RV. And a lot of these companies, and they've poured millions and millions of dollars into their security, but yet, there still are all these data breaches. And lately I've been discussing like the 1-800 numbers dealing with the Dinar and the prosperity packages, and how probably some people have given their information out to like the newsletters. Obviously, if you're receiving a newsletter, they have your email and possibly telephone number. If you subscribe to a Dinar alert where you get a text, any of these chat rooms, right? They have your information. If you put all your correct information in there, if you put all your information in there, like your telephone number, your address, and of course they're going to have all that, but they're going to have access to the email. And so with all this talk about all this fake Dinar intel and what they're actually setting you up for. But before I get into that part, I'm going to show you the website that you're going to go to. The link will be down below in the description where you can check your email, your telephone number, and your password. Right? If you used a certain particular combination, has it been exposed before? So I'm going to choose one of my email addresses that I use, and just so I could show you. And whatever you find on your telephone number, you're going to have to decide whether or not if it's time for you to change your number. A lot of people have had their phone number for a very long time. It's tied to all their bank accounts. And so if you do decide to change it over, not everybody can afford to get two telephone numbers, right? And then slowly transition over to your new number. But that'll be a decision that you have to make, and especially dealing with your email address, because for sure on Dinar RV Day you're getting a brand new telephone number, and you're going to be using a brand new email address that's going to be associated with your brand new bank account information. And then after that, then you'll have a brand new computer that you'll be able to set up and do your finances on, because within the first few months of the Dinar revaluation, hackers are going to focus their attention on a lot of these people who are going to become instantly wealthy. And people do get scammed by fake Social Security and fake IRS calls, right? It happens every single day. And don't think that it won't happen to people calling you. They're going to be saying certain things that are going to be relating to your Dinar exchange. And the next thing is you better hope that these Dinar sites have strong security, right? Because like me, like in the beginning, I signed up for a lot of these different Dinar websites, right? And chat rooms and stuff. And I haven't logged in some of those for, maybe even for some years. At the time of the Dinar revaluation, I'm sure hackers are going to be trying to look at and, trying to go to these different websites and trying to grab that information. That's where we have to be careful that whatever email that you're using to sign up with these websites, to make sure you're not using that same email for any of your financial information. But so I'm going to go ahead. I did do a search on my email address. It says that this email address has been exposed, that it's been exposed in 3 data breaches. Right, so I guess that's not too bad. A couple of these I do not know. I don't know what these are related to as far as any type of social media. This could have been a third-party data where they collect information. The next one here, I'm not sure. I don't know what online or spam bot. It's a spam list, apparently. So both email and password. And then this last one dealt with LinkedIn. I don't think this is so bad. I think as long as I keep because this is my business email, right? This is one of my business emails, and eventually maybe I'll have to change this one because I don't like it being associated with any type of hacks. But when you put your email address out there and then you start changing it, I would actually still have to keep this email address open for a long period of time for those, important business and business related emails relating to the project and stuff like that. I've been using this particular address. And then I also checked my passwords. One of my passwords that I did use a long time ago, but I use it as a blueprint as to you trying to use a unique password. And of course, this one here has been appeared in data breaches 2 times before. I don't think anybody would ever come up with the idea of the passwords that I came up with. So even so, this information was probably in a data breach that include my email and password. And of course, you can also check your telephone number and see if it's also associated with that. So what hackers can do, they can impersonate you through social media files. Everything is legit. You know, they can download pictures from your social media and create a whole new profile. And so that's one of the concerns I have is that, you know, do these sites that have your information, are they really protected? I mean, if all these data breaches are happening and these companies are spending millions or billions of dollars a year in security, do you think that these sites are holding that type of security in the events following post RV that they will not get hacked? For all we know, they could have gotten hacked, but you never know. Maybe they didn't even know. So that's one of the things that we're going to need to be careful of anyway. And that's why I always say post RV, you know, you're going to get a new email, a new telephone number with a new bank account, and you're going to get a new device, whether it's a laptop or iPad or whatever, and then making sure that it has a top-notch security, and then you can start using your finances on your first device, right? Because you don't want to be using your old devices at all when you become wealthy, especially if you don't have any security on your laptop. But if your data has been compromised before, and maybe some of those data breaches, you don't know if those include actually like IP addresses too as well. So post RV, most definitely. And for those of you who are thinking that if your information has if it's really bad, I would consider changing your phone number. And if you can afford to, at least at this time, pay for two different phone lines until you eventually let everybody else know, and all your bank account information or whatever social media profiles are connected to the new telephone number. But see, this is the thing. Do you really want to connect? Do you really want to connect your telephone number with your social media profile? Right? And I think that's difficult because Facebook just got hacked, and now my telephone number, along with my email address and whatever else they have. And that's going to be the other decision is how much you're going to cut yourself off from social media to prevent people from getting your information, impersonating you, or trying to hack into your emails and computers and all that. Right? So those are some things that you guys need to think about, and also think about how much information that you are actually going to start giving out. And this will also too make you think about the information you have already given out about yourself and the Dinar online. So anyways, folks, kind of just a PSA announcement concerning this. And anytime that you come into wealth, there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to want to do to protect yourself in the cyber world. You don't want to leave yourself open with with a lot of your information already out there. So, folks, I thank you for listening. God bless. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.